So when Governor Polis challenged us to help our healthcare workers, Coloradans answered the call. Liz Kudlick has been looking at a new group with a new mission. And Liz, they are making face shields and they're doing a great job.
Yeah, they're making hundreds right now, Gary, but they're hoping to make thousands by the end of this week. The name of this group is called Make4Covid. They were formed just 9 days ago, and what they've accomplished in this short period of time is truly incredible, delivering many of these face shields to hospitals across Colorado. So take a look. If you haven't seen a face shield, this is what they look like. Typically, they go over a face mask, and they kind of just form another layer of protection for our medical workers out there. More than 700 volunteers are now a part of this coalition. Again, it's called Make4Covid. And people and businesses all over the state are using the manufacturing equipment that they already have, things like 3D printers, to make face shields that have been tested and approved for use. Through donations, Make4Covid can provide the supplies that manufacturers and even hobbyists need to make this PPE. And then they get a guide for how to produce them safely and quickly.
We have this whole incredible network of small shops who are, have shut down their production lines to help us build out face shields, which is what we're focused on right now. And we have folks who are at home using their 3D printers to make components for us. So it's a very broad network across all of the Front Range.
It's really cool, actually. So even if you don't have a 3D printer, they could use your help. They're asking for help from hobbyists out there, people who are sewers, people who are crafters, because they will find a place for you. So you can find all of that information on our website, 9news.com. And again, Gary, those donations that people are giving to this organization will then go towards the materials that are then given to these manufacturers and hobbyists.
Yeah, I do love hearing these stories about how people are coming together when there's a need. So we also have a need for face masks, which are different than face shields. You were explaining that to me today. Are they planning to make those at all?
Yeah. So face masks are much different than face shields because, as you can imagine, there's a lot more regulation because they're more complicated. It's a more complicated form of PPE, just like ventilators are more complicated. So yes, they're looking into making these things, but right now they don't have plans for it. They're going to focus on the face shields, which, like I mentioned, are just a lot easier to produce and they can get out to hospitals quickly. However, people like seamstresses can make components of face shields that can then be given to certain organizations. So that's something they're looking into as well. All options are open, but right now the face shields are what they're focusing on, Gary.
Yeah, well, and we can use those too. All right, Liz, thanks for that.